Horoscopes by 1pkc.io, brought to you by Jeff Helkenberg.
Hello Aries, this is your horoscope for the week of March 3rd, 2019. Now currently Uranus is in the house of Aries while your ruling planet Mars remains in Taurus. So this week ask yourself, is there a person that you care about who isn't aware of it or doesn't realize that you have feelings for them? Are you in a position where you would like to experience some kind of romantic entanglement, but you haven't been able to create the right scenario or the right situation that conforms to your needs and requirements? Well, this week, something you need to be on the lookout for is creating the wrong kind of relationship or the wrong kind of dependency. Sometimes we really do want to have someone in our life that's special to us, but it can be challenging because we're willing to make concessions out of desperation or out of loneliness, and those concessions aren't necessarily logical or intelligent. They're driven by our emotions. And so this week, you are at risk for making unintelligent decisions that will cause you pain further down the road. So make sure that if you are interested in engaging in a new relationship, that you're fully conscious, fully activated, and that you understand that the choices you make have real-world consequences. Now, if you're already in a relationship, it's important for you to maybe reevaluate the parameters under which that relationship operates so that you feel confident that you're not being taken advantage of. So this is really looking like a week for you to be very introspective about your relationships and to analyze them to make sure that they're fulfilling you. There's nothing worse than spending a lot of time investing in a relationship only to reach the conclusion that it wasn't an intelligent decision to make. So use the insight that you have this week to evaluate those relationships and make sure that you've made the right decisions. Because if you haven't, it's really important for you to move on and make sure that you're open and available for when the right situation actually does arise. You don't want to be acting from a position of weakness, and you don't want to make the wrong kinds of concessions, because really you're going to be building a very weak foundation, and nothing powerful can be built on a weak foundation. So this week, really focus on that. Use your mental energy to estimate the value of your relationships, and just make sure things are balanced well. Now, for those of you who know your birth chart positions, here's a rundown of the other planets and our star. Mercury, Neptune, and the Sun are in Pisces. Pluto and Saturn are in Capricorn. Mars is in Taurus. Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Uranus, as you know, is in Aries. The Sun is in Pisces, and the Moon starts the week in Scorpio, will move through Sagittarius and Capricorn, and will end the week in Aquarius. So again, the message this week is to make sure that you have invested intelligently in those relationships that are most beneficial to you, but especially in the context of your romantic relationships, make sure that things are well balanced and that you haven't made the wrong concessions.
Thank you for listening, and visit 1pkc.io for more great content.